guys, I'm Justin with Horrorland Media, and we are back today with another Horrorland Reviews episode for this 4K of the Scream Factory release, The Faculty. The tagline here, these 6 students are about to discover their teachers really are from another planet. Let's go ahead. We will read the synopsis here in just a minute. I do want to show off this alternate artwork on the inside before we get to that. I love The Faculty. This is a 90s film that absolutely nobody talks about. I've always enjoyed The Faculty. Maybe it's because it's nostalgia, just because, you know, this was around the time I was really starting to get into horror. I'm really not sure, but I love The Faculty. So, like I said, really not talked about enough. I understand it has some really crappy alien effects given the time, but this was around the time that CGI was really making the big boom, so to speak. This is from 1998, the original release, I do believe here. Yes, it is 1998. This is 104 minutes. The special features, of course, are not rated. The feature film is rated R. So, the synopsis here, a group of small-town high school students, including an introverted photographer and a charismatic drug dealer, begin to suspect something's off with their teachers after realizing the faculty is, in fact, under the control of mind-controlling alien parasites. The kids are outnumbered and endangered. Now they're in a fight against an invasion of not only their school and their town, but also the entire world. Written by Kevin Williamson and directed by Robert Rodriguez, The Faculty is a must-see sci-fi thriller. So this one here does star Josh Hartnett, does star Laura Harris, Jordana Brewster, Robert Patrick, does have Usher as well. So overall, really enjoy, as I said, I really enjoy The Faculty. I always have. Like I said, it does have some really crappy alien effects to it. But essentially what it is the football team starts their coach just starts acting weird. It kind of starts with him. And before you know it, all the teachers, we go into like a PTO meeting, and all the teachers are arguing about who gets funding for this, that, and the other, and they're all at each other's throats. And then all of a sudden they come in the next day and they're all just cool, calm, collected. They're all dressing different and the whole 9 yards. And so all of a sudden the students really start to realize this, and they start to understand that, hey, something's wrong. And so what winds up happening is these teachers, the faculty, they wind up calling in the students, and they start kind of taking them over as well. And all of a sudden these students, they start dressing different, and they start acting different as well. And it really is an invasion. And so you have all these kind of loners. You have Josh Hartnett, who plays, you know, he's the drug dealer. You have this guy back here in the back corner. I'm not sure of his name, but he plays your jock. Usher is along with him on the football team. You do have Elijah Wood in this. He plays your nerd, you know, kind of person here. And then you have the photographer and, of course, the school cheerleader. And so basically they are all different walks of life, and they are banding together in their most formative years, which is high school. They've been groomed, honestly, to be pitted against each other, and now all of a sudden they must kind of band together as humanity's depending on them to tackle this alien force. And so actually what they wind up finding out is that Josh Hartnett's character, the drug that he sells on campus, it actually is the only thing that will save them from these aliens. And so it kind of becomes, you know, everyone must take the drug, everyone must figure out, you know, who's the leech, who's the alien, who is the one that is helping orchestrate all of this. They know it has to be one of them because it's the only way that they can infiltrate. And it has a pretty good twist there at the end, because you think you've got it figured out as to who has started this invasion, and all of a sudden they twist it on you and you find out that you're wrong and it's not that person. So overall, really fun movie. Again, the alien in this looks like crap. I'm not going to lie. Again, the 1998 special effects were not what they would become. And so, you know, that portion just kind of is what it is. So, but let's go over these special features right quick here. You do, of course, have a new 4K scan from the original camera negative approved by director Robert Rodriguez. You also have The Thing from Another Classroom, an interview with special makeup and creature effects artist Greg Nicotero. Too Cool for School, an interview with production designer Carrie White. So that appears to be all of the special features that you have on this. Scream Factory, while I love them, I wish they would focus more on putting stuff like this out instead of recycling everything that they've put out recently. That's neither here nor there. I mean, it just is what it is. But would really like to see more releases like this, more releases like Hush, which we got earlier last year in 2024 as well. I would really like to see more of that stuff instead of just rehashing what we've already put out. But really good transfer on this. Probably the best that this movie will ever have the opportunity to look. And overall, just super excited and nostalgic that they would put this movie out, because as I said, this is one of my absolute favorite 90s horror movies. I think it's just nostalgia. Because I grew up with this one. This is one of the first horror films, not the first horror film, but this is one that I did see pretty early on in my life. And for some reason, it just always stuck with me. So a lot of people crap all over this movie because of the look of it, again, because of the special effects. But again, it's a product of the times. So, I think if you look at this storyline-wise, I think this is a pretty good film, and one that, like I said, I couldn't be more excited to have. So if you're a fan of The Faculty, I definitely do suggest that you upgrade to this Scream Factory 4K. It looks absolutely beautiful, and like I said, I couldn't be happier with this release. So guys, if you have enjoyed this review, then as always, make sure that you like this video and make sure that you subscribe to the channel, and also make sure that you comment on the video. Let us know what you liked about maybe The Faculty, what you didn't like. If there's a certain film you would like for us to review, make sure that you drop that down below as well. We appreciate you spending just a little bit of your time coming in, joining us here today on Horrorland Reviews, and we hope that you do it again real soon. We'll see you next time with another awesome review from Horrorland Reviews. Thanks, guys.